been that hot in my class all day. Actually, it was up to 85, so we're doing better. But I'm hot. I'm going home. So, it's the weekend. Hallelujah. Okay. If there's anybody in the hall, I'm not going to talk. Hey, Trish. I'll probably go out the front door. That way, I won't buffer. Oh, God. 88 degrees in my class for most of the day. My God. How can it be this cool outside and that hot in there? Oh, God bless America. Thank you. Oh no. The sun, the sun, the sun. Oh. I am so tired. Walking to my car. Hope I can get the car cooled down. Hold on. Okay, Minnesota schools are not equipped for heat. Oh, God. Give me some air conditioning. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay, it's gonna be loud for a second. I gotta get this car cooled down. I also gotta make it so you don't bounce around. Okay, sorry. Let's see if I can get this better. Okay, there we go.
Students in a few moments, but first to the University of Minnesota, where Joe Gable today officially became the U.S.
All right, who's in here? And I'll turn that down. So Trish. Hello, Joseph Erickson. How are you? I'm okay. Biggie support. Hello. Happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday. I need to sit in my car just a little bit because I have been in Grandpa's Adventures. I have been in 84 to 88 degree heat in my classroom, and even hotter in the dance studio, about 92 after all the bodies got done moving, since about 6 o'clock this morning. So I've had so much. I must have had it had to be about a gallon of water, and I'm still. Hello, Miss Ellie. Miss L, how are you? I just need air conditioning. I gotta get this car cool. Sometimes I feel like I'm boiling up from inside out, and it's just, can you imagine trying to learn? I'm having a hard enough time trying to teach. Holy. There's no way to get, when you don't have windows in your school. I don't have windows in my classrooms, either one of them. I have no way to get fresh air in there. I open the doors and all I get is the funk from the hallway. But I do get, you're looking at my sorry. I'm just getting the air conditioning. But I do get the benefit of going home early. Not like 10 to 5 is early. I had to finish grading a bunch of journals. Really interesting things in these journals. Our kids don't live easy lives. I would go crazy if I didn't have access to cool air. Missy L. I am crazy. Hello, Boss Life Online. I was just talking about how in my classrooms it was 84 to 88 degrees. And wow, you're in Maine, right? Grandpa's Adventures. And in my dance studio, after all the bodies got in there, you know, those are big classes. It was up to 92. So we did a really short yoga thing, and then I had them do a survey about the dance class. So anyway, it's cooling down in here and it feels so good. I'm gonna turn it down so you don't have to listen to that. I've got cool air on me now, so I can start driving. I wants to go. I really want to go home. Oh, it's been a week. I would say successful, but it's been a week. And I have some good news about my co-taught class. Is there a car? Oh, yep, there's a car behind me. Well, what are you gonna, are you just, really, you're gonna stop there? You're gonna stop there. People, I hate people. She's just gonna make it hard on me. Not even thinking. Okay, you can go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You blocked the way. Go ahead. You know it's all about them. Anyway, I have a good story to tell you. You heard about the heat already. I'm driving now, you guys, so I will check. When I get home, I'll check the chat. It's always so interesting what you guys have to say. If B Lady comes in, I need to pat her on the back. I need to say, give her a thumbs up and give her a big thank you, because I relinquished control. I relinquished the big control of my class, my challenging class today. And my co-teacher rocked it. I mean, she was awesome. We team taught, like, all it needed was for me to back up. All I needed to do was just step back. I said to her yesterday, because I had talked about it on Wednesday. And B Lady's like, she's new, she has all these great ideas. She'll, let her do her thing. She brings in fresh ideas. And the problem was not her, or we weren't getting to the co-teaching part because of her. It was me. I was the one who was blocking that. Obviously, I figured that out today, because yesterday I was like, I think we need to get the kids to see you as more than an assistant, because you're not an assistant, you're a co-teacher. And she's like, okay, I can do this. I can, you know what? Let's do something. Let's just reinforce what we did, and I'll bring in some kind of fun game. What? She did it. We were a team today, and I was the person who, I did some behavior, I did some reiteration of what she was saying, but I wrote all the stuff. When they were doing the game, she was calling it out, and it was a subject and verb game. It was great. They had to, what did they have to do? Okay, so they had to come up, at each table had to come up with as many one-word action verbs, and that's the key right there. She said one-word action verbs as they can possibly come up with. And then, sorry about that. I hope I'm coming back. Here I am. So the table that got the most action verbs in that 1 minute won something. Now, I didn't appreciate what they won because I'm not about candy, but the kids liked it and she won them over, so that's fine. So they got a couple pieces of candy. Then, so I got to, each table chose one of their favorite action verbs, and I was the one that went up there and wrote it on the board, and she talked to the kids and all that. Then she did the same thing with subjects. And we started with Dr. Paulman. So we did person, place, thing, or idea, and person, everybody got a point for Dr. Paulman. So I'm going? Okay, I'll go. Thank you. And then they had 1 minute and they wrote down as many person, place, thing, or idea, things or ideas that they could think of. Can I say church? One said. I said, yes, that's a place. So I could say synagogue. I said, yes. Can I say mosque? Yes. Okay, so 1 minute. Okay. So she had that under control. The behavior was a little bit bouncy, but they were having fun and it worked. So then they had a list of subjects and verbs once we got done with the game and the people won. Once we got done with the game, they had a whole list of 15 subjects and 15 action verbs, and then they made simple sentences and wrote the sentence, identified the subject and verb, made sure that the first letter was capitalized and that there was punctuation and that it made sense. So it was a success all the way around. After all that, they actually did do 10 minutes solid of reading. One of my popcorn boys, up and down, wanted to go to the library and change his book out because he had read the whole thing in 2 weeks and it was 300 pages. I was like, you read the whole thing? He said, oh yeah, I like to read. Don't assume. I said, well, tell me what it was about. And he told me this whole story, and I read the back, and it was true. It was about that, but he knew all the different details. He knew how it began, the middle, and the end, and he was so happy to talk about it. I was like, that was my same boy who has to move around the room to do his writing and anything he wants to do. I was so pleased, so pleased. And we co-taught. We actually co-taught. And once again, it was me. It was me that was getting in the way of that team experience. So we had it today, and I know what to do, and I think I know what we can do to, when we meet next, I'm going to say, what do you want to do? You know, I'm just going to hand it over, and we decide together what we're going to do. Sounds like what you're supposed to do, right? But I've never co-taught. I've always been in charge of my class. I've never even had an assistant in there for any length of time, like they'd pop in for 10 minutes or not. And this is a co-teacher. So today that was a real breakthrough. And I am happy to say, I am happy to correct myself and say that I got to get out of the way. For co-teaching to happen, I got to get out of the way. And if we can successfully co-teach, those kids, that class has had a pretty positive experience so far because, you know, I ask them what they like today or whatever, and they're like, I like doing the sentences, I like reading the little passages, so we're doing something right. But can you imagine when they get the experience of two teachers who are co-teaching and really springboarding off of one another so that, you know, they can have two teachers, not a teacher and an assistant, or a teacher and somebody who's, so I gotta say I'm proud of myself. I am humbled. I'm proud to say that I can admit where I have made the mistake. But it's also a learning curve. That's not an excuse. But it is a reason. Having never co-taught and never been trained to co-taught, it's going to take a while for us to, and she's new and hasn't co-taught like this before. It's we're gonna get there. We're gonna be a winning team. The kids are gonna win because they like her. They like the structure of my class because it's predictable. And it was good. It was good. Dance, again, it was when I walked into my dance class today. I'll talk about my other classes in a minute. But when I walked into my dance class today, it was 90 degrees. It's not really healthy to dance in a room that's 90 degrees without any circulation. It's just not. When I was in North Carolina dancing with the Chuck Davis African American Dance Ensemble, we'd dance outside at 90, 100 degrees with gallons of water around us, but there was always air because we were outside. But when you're in a space with no windows, no real ventilation, the only ventilation you have is a door that opens, but the whole building is so dang stagnant, there's nothing moving. It's just not healthy to dance. So we did an 18-minute yoga flow. Oh, I have a video of that if you want to know. If you want to know the yoga flow, it is the Carter's Eat Challenge. It's wrongly named. It's not named appropriately because I guess it was somebody else's exercise challenge. And I thought it was Carter's Eat. But anyway, it's exercise challenge, and you see me in a really good, strong downward dog. That's the thumbnail. So we did that yoga flow. And then they did a survey for me about, do you like dance class? Yes or no? Number 2 was, why did you respond to number 1 the way you did? Number 3 was, what do you wish we would do more of in dance class? And then number 4 was, what was it? What is your favorite part of dance class? And I forgot what number 5 was. Something about... Anyway, got some really good responses. They really, really like yoga and Zumba. That was apparent. They want to do more of that, but we can't. We have to... It's not a dance exercise class. It's an art class. It's for their art credits. So we do Zumba because it feels good and it's movement. And they can maybe, they can get some stuff out of that. Another thing, though, was interesting. They want to learn more technique. Yes, they definitely want to keep doing urban and hip-hop dance, which I'm no good at. They want to learn K-pop, all of the stuff you see on TV. I am continuing to try to learn one hip-hop or urban dance step a day, because my dance training, though I trained all my life, my strong technique dance training is modern, jazz, ballet, and tap, and African. So the urban dance was not my scene ever. My dance scene was always on stage. So I have a couple of YouTube guys I follow. I've been following for a couple of years, and they break steps down. They know the names, they know the history, they break those steps down so that anybody can learn them. And then I teach it to my kids like I know it. So they really are interested in learning a lot more dance styles and the technique of these dance styles. I was really pleased to hear that. One of the comments was, I can always turn on some music and dance, but I really want to know what I'm doing, and I like that I'm learning how to do, to break stuff down and do it. Anyway, it was fun. And then my English class, my advanced English classes, I got, like I said, I got all their journals graded. Thank you, Jesus. That took a lot. That's why I was late leaving. I had an opportunity to leave. Come on, you guys, it's yellow. Let me go. Okay. I had an opportunity to leave at 3:15, but if I hadn't done those journals, I would be bringing them home. And my goal is to never bring work home this year. I mean, it's always my goal, but inevitably at some point, on the west side, I may buffer. Inevitably at some point I'm gonna have to bring home. Honestly, I'd rather come early and stay late. It rarely happens. I always end up bringing it back to school. It goes back and forth and back and forth, and it's just easier to squat myself down. Whoa, dude, slow down. Squat myself down, get it done early morning, stay late if I have to, so I can go home and hang out with my husband, cook dinner, do YouTube, have a life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that teacher anymore that works 24 hours, because I work efficiently now. I work efficiently. I've been in the business long enough. I know what to grade and how to grade it, when to grade it. Journals are always important. I bet you I'm gonna buffer soon. Wow, whoa. We have cars. What's going on here? I have a car in the middle of the street here. Somebody's okay. Thank you. Every month because I was working hard, not smart, and I wasn't working efficiently. And that is the key to having a successful career, and especially as an English teacher. If I was teaching dance full time, well, my body would be broken down because I'm old. But I wouldn't have the workload. Our gymnastics teacher doesn't have the workload. Our gym teachers don't have the workload. So I'm home. Let's see what's going on in the chat. That was I only buffered once, right? I might buffer here, though. Hey, hey, everybody. Okay, I'm backing up. I'm going back in the chat. 8 people in the house. Oh, that's so nice. Trish, how good, as you saw. Big E's support group. Hello, Joseph Erickson. Hello. Grandpa's Adventures. Thanks for coming. I think I have some liquid in here. Interesting. My coffee from this morning is still hot. Okay, where's the chat? Okay. How was the picnic? Trish, or did I miss anything before that? Trish, the picnic was fine. I went ahead and left after I got my 2 hot dogs and a handful of potato chips and, what did I get? Oh, and watermelon. That's fine, Soaring Seeds. It's fine. I was driving. I couldn't talk anyway. So it was really good. The high, every day, really every day. People are crazy on Fridays. Yes, they are. I'm about to get crazy, though, because it's the weekend. And you know the girl loves her wine. Anyway, yeah, you can pass out. Yes! How are you? I'm hot. Artist Devil. Stig Girl. Hello, Stigs Girl. I am not an angry teacher. I can be. I used to be. I wonder what will come of the world in the next 10 to 15 years. We have 5 children, aged 29 down to 7, and we just worry about the future for all of them. I worry about the environment, and I'm really glad that these climate marches are happening. We had a lot of kids walk out today, mostly kids who could afford it, but We had a lot of kids walk out, and I'm sure that the climate march is huge here. It's really huge. Um, hi, Nightbot says all the good things. Smash the likes up, LOL, thumbs up the live, the host. Yeah, so I don't have any idea where I was. I'm trying to put boots on the ground and demand some things in my state. Yet boots on the ground. There you go. I forget where you are, Miss. But you're active. I was demonstrating a lot because the changes that have happened in our country. Oh yeah. You know, Miss Coleman, I taught for 2 years. I toured with Chuck Davis, and I was all around the nation, but I taught for 2 years in the Durham Public Schools. And that's when it was really, actually, you didn't get paid anything, but you were really supported by administration. They had dance in every school. It was like mandated there was dance in every school. I don't know what has happened, but that was the beginning of my public school teaching career, and it was amazing. Yeah. Sorry guys, I know I was buffering. That's a clue to me that I probably need to get done. Tim Gibson is a principal in they don't even get PE. That's so bad. That is so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're better than that. Our principal is always invested in the arts, but our new principal is, oh, that's terrible, Mrs. Coleman. I am so sorry. But our new principal has invested in our special ed program. They're not in the basement anymore. They are in all over. Their classrooms are everywhere, on every floor, in between 2 general ed classrooms. Oh my God, that's just sad. That's sad. That's exactly what so many kids need. Live, love, and learn. Yeah, we have a good new principal. Invest in the arts. We have our superintendent's son goes to our school, and so he's really invested in teaching the whole child. He understands it. So you guys, I've had a week. I'm gonna go inside and hang out with my husband. It does depend on where you are, Mrs. Coleman. It really does, because Wisconsin is just one state over, and the legislature gutted the system. Gutted it. It makes public school teaching so undesirable. It's Friday. Oops. I didn't sing that. Yes, Friday. So I'm going to go hang out with my husband. We are going to go to a place called El Cubano. It's on the west side. If any of my friends in the Twin Cities are listening, El Cubano. Am I back yet? I'm back. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to go to El Cubano, and I will talk to you all soon. I am still planning. I talked to my husband. I'm going to plan to live stream at 4 o'clock on Sunday. 4 o'clock Central. Yes, 4 o'clock Central. Every time a car goes by, I buffer. So I will talk to you all later. Thank you. Thank you for letting me. Thank you for letting me reflect. I appreciate it. See ya. Bye-bye.